I think a world with less blame than our world currently has would be a better place, because I think blame is, as it's often doled out, isn't doled out in inappropriate ways.
What is blame? Is it an emotion, a belief, or something else?
That's a great question. In fact, that's one of the main questions that the essays in the book attempt to answer. So the jury is very much out on that. Any number of accounts are given in the essays in the book, so some people think it's primarily a judgment that you make about ill will that somebody else has shown you. Some people think it's a matter of actually feeling some sort of emotion, like resenting you or feeling indignant toward you, or in the case of self-blame, feeling guilty about something that you've done. Other people think it's a matter of taking some sort of overt action, so rebuking somebody or reprimanding them, or in the case of institutional blame, putting them in jail or punishing them. And it's an open question which of those is most fundamentally what we're doing when we blame somebody else, or whether they're all part and parcel of a concept of blame. There are some theorists who think that blame can take any number of forms as long as it's conceived of as a protest. That is, as long as I'm protesting some way that you've treated me or somebody that I care about, then even if I'm just feeling it in my heart, or even if I'm just thinking about it to myself, I still count as blaming you. For some reason, right, maybe we're hardwired this way, but for some reason we care a lot about what other people think about us, and we care a lot about how they treat us. And when they treat us badly, and when that reveals to us that they disrespect us, or think badly of us, or don't treat us in the way that we think our humanity gives us a right to be treated, then it's only natural that you're going to be emotionally exercised in response to that. And although this is more controversial, I'm inclined to think that those emotions, resentment, indignation, and guilt, are the emotions that sort of bind us together as a moral community. The people toward whom we are disposed to feel those emotions are the people that we treat as our moral peers. In a sense, I think feeling those emotions, as painful as it can be to the person who feels them and to the person who's the target of them, is our way of saying, I respect you, right? In some sense, I respect you enough to resent you.
So is blame positive, negative, or both?
I think it's both. I mean, and that's a controversial view. Some people think we should completely try to rid ourselves of blame altogether and take a kind of a stance of universal compassion and understanding toward everyone. And I'm definitely all for compassion and understanding and forgiveness. But I do think blame plays this important role in our lives of giving us a way to express our commitment to morality. And it also kind of plays an important and a central role, I think, in even allowing us to get to the point where we can forgive and can understand in the first place. One thing that I really like about the book, and that I like about the direction of kind of contemporary philosophical research, is that it's research that really takes the emotions seriously. And so this book kind of represents one step in that continuing trend in contemporary philosophy to take ourselves more seriously as beings who feel in addition to beings who think.